So welcome everyone to this week's special live webinar for GYMSTREET for our English speaking community. We have many different communities in Korea, in Japan, German speaking community. So we're hosting different webinars where we get interpreters, to translate into the respective languages. But today we do the English only session for those of you who understand that language well. And this is going to be our GYMSTREET starter webinar with a big win. So everyone who attends live today has the chance to win a free land parcel in our metaverse, in the GYMSTREET metaverse, which we are going to learn about today, what it actually is that we are about to create here at GYMSTREET. So with that being said, let's dive right in. So first of all, here you can see our tagline. This is our slogan, the easiest way to experience finance. And throughout this webinar, you are going to learn what it actually is that we mean by that when we say experience finance. So keep that in mind, okay? But to give you some context, let's start right here, because what we are creating here at GYMSTREET is the first financial district in the metaverse. So it's related to finance and finance products, and it's all going to happen in a virtual world, as you're going to learn throughout this webinar. But to give you some context, let's go back in time, just let's say 20, 30 years or so. And if you are, my age, I was born in 1980, I'm now in my early 40s, and I can somewhat remember in the back of my head, it's a long time ago, whenever I wanted to do some banking stuff, like a regular bank transfer, for example, I still had to go to an office, right? To their branch office, walk inside, wait in line, fill out some paper, hand it over to their employee so that they could type in everything into the computer to make a regular bank transfer. But soon, online banking, started to take over. And nowadays, this is actually how we are accustomed to doing our banking related things, right? So no one is actually going there anymore to wait in line to do their regular day-to-day stuff. If you want to purchase, let's say, an ETF or some sort of investment products that you think you might get at your bank, you would still go there locally, but that's more or less it. Everything else is being done online these days. And I'm sure that you would agree with this, at least over here. I live in Germany. For us, that's how we do things with online banking. And there are many advantages. First of all, it saves you a lot of time. You don't have to go there anymore. You not only save time, but you also save, efforts. You don't have to move your car or schedule time, to go places, to wait in line and all these things. You just flip on your laptop or you even use your smartphone to do your regular bank operations on a daily basis. So there's many, many advantages to online banking. And that's why me personally, I love using it this way. However, let's be real or honest that there's at least one big advantage about the good old days right here. And that is that you actually got to talk to someone. That personal interaction with other human beings, that's of course getting lost in this online world, right? Everything is happening flat on a screen. There's no one to talk to, no one to ask questions. Yes, you get chat support. It's also okay, but often there, you also come across things where it would be nice if you could just talk to someone and get your answer immediately that way, explain to them, what your issue actually is, and they can look into it, understand immediately, and know how to help you. So that's what's missing mainly in online banking. And that's one of the biggest disadvantages that we see here. So there is this big advantage about how banking was done back then, but there are also many advantages how it's done today via online banking. Now, the metaverse can bring this experience back into the online world, right? Imagine instead of logging into your online banking, flat screen, you were able to dive into it and in the online world enter your banking office branch where you could actually talk to someone, ask them questions, or ask them to file a bank transfer for you or whatever bank operation you would like to do. So with the metaverse, we now get the opportunity to merge both advantages of the good old days and the advantages that we get from the online banking as it's done today. So that's one thing. Now here's another example. Right here we can see a website screenshot from Alpaca Finance. This is one of our business partners whom we are working with together to offer you DeFi products. DeFi, that's short for decentralized finance, right? So a lot is like cryptocurrency related, what's happening here. Not all of it, but in this case, for the DeFi included DeFi platform, we're working right here with Alpaca Finance, and they have great products to offer, awesome stuff. However, if you're new to this, you may have heard about DeFi and you want to tip your toes, into the water to see how it's working, to check things out, if this could be something for you. As you can see, you can earn very comparably high interest rates compared to regular traditional, bank savings accounts. However, it's kind of difficult and complicated for someone who's completely new to this to find out, to learn how to get started, to actually use these benefits that DeFi has to offer, right? So wouldn't it be great, instead of coming to a website like this where you don't know how to find your way and how to get started, again, if you could just dive into that website, walk into their building, their branch office, and get the whole new customer experience, which we have been talking about already in regards to to comparing the online banking to traditional banking back then, how it's been done 20-30 years ago. That's yet another example how the metaverse can allows us to deliver a whole new customer experience. And this is not only for us as consumers, this is only something that's, of course, a great advantage that we can offer to our business partners, because as they offer their products to our community via the metaverse, they are now able to deliver that whole new customer experience by using GYMSTREET, right? And again, to put things next to each other, where would you prefer to be convinced if you had the choice? Would you rather go to Alpaca Finance's website if you are new to this, where you're completely alone, there's no support, no clear instructions, how you can get started? Or would you prefer to put on your VR glasses, dive into their website as if you were inside their office, where there are people around you whom you can ask questions, and employees that are there to actually help you, to assist you, to show you how to get started, which would be a lot easier, of course. And again, that's a whole new customer experience. And now this is where we link back to GYMSTREET, the financial district in the metaverse. This is the place where you get to experience finance. Remember, the easiest way to experience finance. And that's actually what we're up to. We are building this virtual world, and you can right here on this screenshot see it from the bird's eye view. Those of you who may have played games like SimCity when you were younger, you may remember this. So this is like you're looking at our world from the top, and now you can imagine yourself having your own virtual avatar walking around in this world, and you're then able to enter these buildings to look what's inside. For example, down here, this is the vault building, and if we go one slide further, we're now standing in front of it, right? So imagine this is like your personal first-person view. You're now in front of that building, and right here, this was the inside of that building. And again, as I said, the benefit is not only for those of us who are using it, who want to take advantage of this customer experience. We also offer this opportunity to our business partners to be able to deliver that whole new customer experience, right? So every business partner gets their own building in GYMSTREET, which is a unique, individually designed building that every business partner gets, made by our metaverse experts. But Alpaca Finance is by far not the only business partner. As you can see right here, we have already partnered with various different businesses who are eager to join GYMSTREET, the first financial district in the metaverse, to be able to deliver that whole new customer experience that we've just talked about, right? And if you want to check things out a little bit further, I invite you to come to our YouTube channel. If you just type in GYMSTREET Metaverse in the search bar in YouTube, you will find us there as in the top search results. And we have this playlist right here, the GYMSTREET Metaverse VR Showcase playlist. And when you come here, you can see some short animations. They're like 30 seconds up to 1 minute long to give you a first impression of how things are going to look like in our metaverse. These are full 3D animations to show you the different business partner building that we have already created so far that are going to be placed in our metaverse to represent our business partners' brands in the virtual world. And then right here, what we have on this slide is a short video that shows you, or that gives you a first glimpse how this virtual world is actually going to look like. We are already able to show you a first prototype that our metaverse experts have already programmed, created. And right here, you can see one of our employees actually wearing the VR glasses. And that's yet another advantage that you get here at GYMSTREET. From day one, everything is designed to be used, to be accessed. The whole virtual world that we're creating here will be accessed via virtual reality. So from day one, we're taking this into account, and everything is being programmed that way to make it possible. So let's push play here and just take a look around. You can see right here to the left our metaverse designer, and look as he's moving his head, you know, from left to right. And right here on the picture next to him, we can see what he is seeing inside the VR glasses that he's right now wearing there. And I also want you to take a quick look right here. Do you see all these billboards on the buildings? This is something we're also going to talk about in some more detail later in this presentation. But for now, just enjoy, you know, taking a look around as he is moving through the outside view. So this is the city view of GYMSTREET on the outside, but he's then also going to jump inside that vault building that we have already looked at a few slides ago. And you can also see him, you know, look around inside that building where there's the employees that you will be able to ask and so on. Of course, as you're going to recognize here, things are not yet moving, so it's not yet interactive. This is the prototype world. Everything is static right here. The cars are not moving. People are not moving, right? This is just to give you a first impression what it's going to look like. They're currently working, of course, on implementing all these details to make the world fully interactive, but we already have this prototype version available. Those of you who were able to attend our recent live event over in the Philippines, we were there in Manila and Davao, hosting some live events, and there you had actually the chance to wear the VR glasses for yourself and experience our metaverse from that first-person perspective already for yourself. See how he's now taking even a selfie within the metaverse, and then you can see him check out his personal dashboard in Gym Network, our DeFi platform that's integrated in GYMSTREET. And there are the employees whom you would be able to ask what we just talked about. Now, let me quickly close the window here. It's getting loud outside.
Hi.
Oh, our CEO has also joined us. So this was the metaverse view. Maybe before I move on to the next slide, we have another special guest. Since I said, unfortunately, Jordan Markov was not able to make it today, we're going to have him back in about 2 or 3 weeks from now. But since Frank, our CEO from GYMSTREET, has just joined us as another surprise special guest, maybe you want to share a few words before I continue.
Yeah, thank you very much. So guys, nice to see you again. Yeah, some of you knows me from the Philippine events. Yeah, and it's good to see you guys. For you, small updates, also for community updates from our side. We will go on the next week to Japan and make our next events in Japan and meet a lot of our leaders. We have starting with Japan in the last year in December. December was it? The community is starting. And for current now, the community in Japan is the strongest community, like more than the Korean guys. And today I have talked to our Korean leaders and said, hey, the Japanese leaders are much stronger in last month than you. Yeah. So, and the Korean guys tell me, oh no, it's not good. The Korean guys needs to be stronger. Okay, then work harder, yeah, and smarter. So, and also from your side, I think you need you make actual many education topics, yeah. So to invite new people to explain GYMSTREET to these people, I know it needs time, yeah. But with this promotion, what we have current now, yeah, you need to take these weapons, yeah, for make good sales, yeah. And also, you know, we have a big goal. Yeah, the big goal was after the event, 3 months later, minimum of 1,000 active members in Philippines, that we can go back to Philippines and make a huge event. Yeah. So, and after our Japanese event, I fly directly to Dubai and meet some Vietnamese leaders. Yes, they will meet us in our office in Dubai. And after Dubai, it's like 2 days, a small time. Yeah, I go directly with our Vietnamese leaders. We go directly to Armenia, to our development team. So I will see the whole office, the entire team. Yeah, and yes, I will show everything. Yeah, very transparent for this leader. It's important. Yeah, we will that leaders join this community, our project. And we will do everything, yeah, that we can reach that goal, that the Vietnamese guys join our GYMSTREET. Yeah. So on each side, also here in Switzerland and Germany, we build new communities, new groups, and we're working really hard to grow up GYMSTREET. And also we need you guys, yeah. And Philippines, I know Philippines from many years ago. It's really strong teams, yeah. And but for build a huge community also in Philippines, yeah, you need to work really hard. And remember, the Philippines, we spoke about 100 million people in Philippines, but how many people we talking about in the whole world from Philippines? In each country of the world, we have many Philippines. So you have the best situation to reach with GYMSTREET and to spread it in the whole world. Yeah. So use this opportunity. We have a great product. We have a great future. We have a great team. Yeah. And I'm happy to say I hope I can come in the next 3 months to Philippines again, and we make a huge event together. It will be really nice. Yeah. So thank you very much for your attention. I have also only a small speech in this call. I go in the next call and have also a leader meeting. Yeah. So thank you very much for this stage, Timo, and the stage is yours.
Thank you very much for joining, Frank, and sharing some insights here. And best luck for your next meeting, and say hi to everyone.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye, Frank. Thank you. All right, guys, that was our CEO, Frank himself, joining our webinar as a surprise special guest. Now, how awesome is that? But now let's jump right back into where we are going to continue within our presentation. For those of you who are new here today, this is our info, like short condensed info presentation to give you a first idea. Of course, there's a lot more information about this, as Frank has just talked about, that we need to do education. Therefore, it's very important if you're serious about this. And we're also going to talk about our affiliate system here soon towards the end of this session. If you are about, eager to build your own team and to use this as your affiliate business, it's very important that you regularly attend these live webinars to know, what's going on, and to learn, more and more each week about our virtual world, the first financial district in the metaverse. Now, what are the products? Of course, we've now talked about the idea, the vision, what we want to deliver. The coming weeks, we're currently in the background working on, a redesign to redesign our complete presentation to make it even shorter, but even though shorter, yet more informative, and to focus more on the long-term vision. However, we also want to talk about what's in it for you right now, today. And there we have 2 products that you can already start or get started with at GYMSTREET to own a part of our metaverse, which is the NFT land parcel. It all starts with a piece of land, your foundation in the metaverse. And if you go out there and do some research for yourself, let's say you're new to this topic, metaverse, you have heard about it before, virtual worlds, but you don't yet have a clear idea of what that actually means and what these virtual worlds are like. If you have children, for example, you may have seen them play games like Minecraft or Roblox. This is kind of like similar, or a few years ago, World of Warcraft was very, very popular. That was also an open virtual world. However, here, Metaverse, this is like the next stage, because now with virtual land, thanks to NFT technology, we now have the opportunity or the possibility that we can actually own a piece of these virtual worlds. Just like in the real world, as you can become a landowner, right? In these virtual worlds, we're also creating virtual, or it's based on virtual land, and you can own a piece of it. So our GYMSTREET Metaverse is divided in a number of 210,000 land parcels, and you can own one or more of these land parcels to become a landowner in the Metaverse. However, it's not only about owning a piece of land. By the way, what you are then able, later on, we're going to come up with an NFT marketplace where you will have the option, to get different buildings and aesthetic NFTs, items that you can attach to build your land and custom it, customize it the way that you would like it to look, and so on, to get creative there and make your virtual land, your personalized piece of virtual land in the Metaverse. Apart from that, of course, for our business partners, they also need to own, their land parcels that they can put their brand buildings, their individually designed buildings into the Metaverse, where they can then offer their products to the customers. However, if you also own a business, you can also contact us and ask about getting your own individual building design, so that you can also offer your business within the Metaverse. This is clearly an option that's available to everyone who would like to do business with us. So if this is you, feel free to contact us directly to talk about this. However, if you just want to become a landowner, you just want to participate in this overall vision, to own a share, to own a part of the first financial district in the Metaverse, there's also a way for you how you can monetize your land from day one via our virtual miner NFTs that generate real rewards for you. So it's a virtual miner, but you earn real rewards that you can actually use. You can sell them on the exchange, or you can hodl, for later, because as we will add more and more and more use cases here with each product that we launch at GYMSTREET. The most recently launched product was our Cash FT crypto card. And for example, if you want to purchase one of these, you need GymNet tokens, which is our rewards token that we issue here. You need to have these so that you can stake them there during your card purchasing process to actually get the card. That's just one example for a use case. Real quick, someone has turned on their video. How can I turn it back off? I can't. Okay, no problem. So, and this is how we're going to add more and more use cases, right? So in the long run, it's probably the best idea to use these virtual miners to earn these rewards, so that you are prepared for what's coming here in the future. And imagine if you were doing Bitcoin mining 10 years ago, when Bitcoin was still, worth a few cents or a few dollars, and you had done it back then, where in the beginning, the first miners, I think you didn't even need a miner back then. You could just use your regular PC, to mine Bitcoin. Nowadays, you need special ASIC miners to actually be able to compete, in the mining industry. However, back then, from day one, you could easily mine hundreds, if not thousands, of Bitcoin with your computing power from your personal computer at home. And that's how you can compare it, with our virtual miners right now. We're at the very beginning, and you can now, generate these GymNet rewards in a higher amount as if you were to join at a later point. So take advantage of this today. But back to the virtual land, I want to give you this example of Dubai. You just heard Frank that he's going to travel to Dubai to meet some, potential top leaders who also want to join GYMSTREET to build their affiliate teams and make some business together with us. We are located in Dubai. This is where we have our official offices registered. And therefore, we like to use this as an example. And right here on the left picture, you can see downtown Dubai in the year 2000. So just 23 years ago, that's what it looked like. It was just desert with a few skyscrapers in the middle of the desert. One could already somewhat imagine that there was more to come. If we were to go back maybe 10 more years and there was not even these buildings there yet, however, we just have this picture, but we want to emphasize the point that if you compare it to downtown Dubai as it looks like today, can you imagine that a piece of land right here that was just desert 20 years ago has grown in value, has increased in value throughout the past 20 years until today, where there's downtown Dubai as it looks like today. I can imagine, of course, I don't know how much you would have paid, you would have had to pay to purchase a piece of land back here in the desert. However, it's possible that for whatever amount back then, you could have, secured yourself a piece of land right here where Dubai was to come into existence. That you would have paid less than for just one apartment in one of these buildings today, right? And that's how you need to view this as a long-term opportunity. But of course, we're not talking about decades here. Our metaverse, the 3D virtual world, is going to be released already next year in 2024. So we're talking 1-2 years, no longer than that, before if we project this real world example into the metaverse before we get from the desert to downtown Dubai. However, using this metaphor example, you are right now at this point, you can secure yourself your piece of land at the lowest possible price today, knowing that downtown Dubai is going to come into existence in a very short amount of time. And imagine, this is now an amazing, city. Many people are coming here to go there on vacation, and more people are also coming here to live in Dubai because it's offering so many various opportunities, especially if you're doing business, let's say in the crypto digital space. Dubai is like the capitalized THE, the hub, in this world when it comes to this kind of businesses. So more and more businesses are being located here in Dubai, not only because they also have these, tax-free free zones where you can actually register your business, which is also something that we want to talk about later in this presentation. But then let's go back here and talk about the new way to advertise. Now we're back into the use cases. Remember, you're earning GymNet rewards. You're owning a piece of land in the metaverse. Of course, you would be asking yourself, all right, now I can buy a piece of land in your virtual world. Now, what's in it for me? Why should I do this? Well, there are many whys, of course, that we can come up here with, starting with that you can earn a share of a growing, world that's being popularized here in the future, and therefore the value is going to increase as demand is going to increase. Just compare the other metaverses, as I've already talked about, and you will find out that you are hardly going to find virtual land in, let's say, for example, Decentraland or the Sandbox, just to name a few, at the value below $1,000. At least I wasn't able to find that, right? But back to the use cases. Now you become a virtual land owner, and we also have the business partners. They're also landowners, but mainly because they want to do business here. Now, for our business partners, it's very important to know that there are ways for them to advertise their products. And if you compare this to the real world, remember I asked you when we looked at the the Metaverse VR showcase of our employee, you know, looking around the city, you saw all these billboards there on the walls. This is something that you clearly know also from the real world. When you walk around the streets in the cities or you drive down the highway, you see these billboard ads all over the place, right? So businesses are utilizing this way of advertising. Now, there's one major difference when it comes to advertising via billboards in the real world as compared to in our GYMSTREET metaverse. When you're doing this in the real world, of course, you would want to place your billboard in a location where you know that there are many people walking by on a daily basis. So potentially they're, you know, looking at your advertising and you raise awareness about your brand. Now, all you know is a number of people. So if you were to put your ad in in a public place, you would have to pay based on how many people are walking by there on a daily basis. Now, in the metaverse, oh, wait, one more thing that's very important. You know how many people are walking by. What you do not know is if they're actually interested in your product, right? If you advertise a finance product anywhere in the city, some of the people who are walking by there, even if it's 100,000 or 1 million people every day, a few of them might actually recognize your advertising. And from those who recognize it, again, a few of those, for some of those, it might actually become relevant. Now, here we know we are creating the first financial district in the metaverse. We're building a community of like-minded people that are gathering in this virtual world who want to own a piece of the financial district in the metaverse, because they are interested in financial products. They want to learn more about decentralized finance. I don't know, maybe get educated about cryptocurrency and alternative ways of investment, you know, compared to the traditional ways that they know from their local banks. Remember what we talked about in the very beginning. Now, if you were a business and you knew that there was a metaverse, a virtual world, people putting on VR glasses, they're coming here, walking around, checking things out, and they're in a state, in an exploring state. They want to look around and explore and discover, you know, what's there to be found in this metaverse. Do you think that these people are much more likely to not only recognize your advertisement that you place here in the virtual world, but since you know that this community that's gathering here is also interested in finance product to begin with, that the chances that your advertisement from a business perspective is actually relevant to them are much higher than if you were to advertise in a public place anywhere in this world, right? And that's what makes it so much more valuable for our business partners to advertise in the GYMSTREET metaverse if you have to offer finance products. Now, if you are a landowner and you happen to own, let's say, this piece of land right here where these buildings are placed, you can also attach these billboards to your buildings, and you would then be able to rent advertisement space out to our business partners, who can then, you know, approach you to say, hey, I know you're owning this. Can I rent, you know, that billboard to put my advertisement here? You can negotiate the price and you will then earn a share of the ads revenue, right? So that's also what's in it for you. So all these use cases, we're always looking to create win-win situations so that everyone benefits from what we're doing, our business partners as well as our community. So a new way to advertise that we are able to offer here in the metaverse. But it's not only about this in the virtual world, there are even more ways to advertise. So first of all, there are dashboard ads. So when you log into your dashboard, our business partners could just, you know, place banner ads right there. So all our community members, as they log in, they're going to see these banner ads there. And they may then want to check out, you know, these offers, which makes it highly relevant for our business partners to place their ads here. So this could be something of high value to the business partners. We also have land ads on our map. Actually, let's come right here and bring the browser. So we are right now on our website. right, on our GYMSTREET website. And let's jump right in to GYMSTREET. This is the dashboard, but I want to show you the map. So instead of looking at the screenshot on our PowerPoint slide, let's look at the real map right here. And as you can see, in this section, Albank, for example, has placed their logo here. Workin is one of our business partners that has placed their logo here, but also many landowners that are not official business partners that have joined GYMSTREET, they have simply purchased land here and placed their logo. So if you're an online entrepreneur, you can also use your land already as advertisement space. Look at this guy, for example. He put his QR code and he wrote there, scan me. Now, aren't you tempted to pull out your phone and scan that QR code just to find out what's behind it, right? And that's how you can even utilize your virtual land if you purchase it on the map, because you can upload your logo here, or if you just want to do it for fun, like this guy, for example, who have uploaded this transformer, or someone uploads, you know, pictures of their lovely children, or just, you know, the Japanese flag or whatever. You can personalize your own virtual land even right here on the map. But for our business partners, this is also going to be a way to allow them to advertise their products. So when people are coming to GYMSTREET, of course, they want to check out the map, you know, to see what's happening here, to see what's going on. And they're then going to see these company logos or logos of our business partners. And that's also highly valuable, because the more we grow as a community, the more we raise awareness about GYMSTREET. Also, external people might be coming here just to check out what's going on in our metaverse. And as we increase the daily, weekly, monthly website visitors, it becomes more and more valuable, so that we can raise more and more advertisement revenue by allowing, you know, business partners to place their ads right here on the map. Now let's come back here to PowerPoint. And of course, you as a landowner, you are going to earn a share of the generated ads revenue. So that's what we are already able to offer right now, or from the very beginning. This is going to come quite soon. And then as soon as our virtual world is ready, of course, we're also going to offer the billboard ads in the metaverse. But beyond that, there are even more possibilities. We have cars driving around the city. There could be cars, you know, with billboards on them driving around that our businesses can rent, for example. So possibilities are endless in the metaverse, in the virtual world. That's what makes it so exciting, right? The easiest way to experience finance. And this we have just briefly talked about, but to give you some numbers here so that you can better imagine what I'm actually talking about. Currently, we're looking at roughly 30,000 visitors per month at GYMSTREET, and we have a monthly growth rate of 15%, right? So next month, we're probably looking at 33, 34,000 and so on. We will soon be at 40, then 50, then 100,000. And in a year from now, we might possibly already reach that goal of 1 million monthly visitors, because this is actually an exponential growth curve. But if we look at some of the other metaverses that are already around for a few years, that have already grown, you know, to a higher visitor count, let's say the Sandbox, for example, they get 1.7 million visitors per month. So this is just to illustrate, to show you that people are coming here, they're checking out these metaverses, and they're then looking at the map to see what's going on there. And you can see here a screenshot of this, of the map of the Sandbox right here, and see these company logos. So the Binance logo, for example, the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange, they have purchased a huge land plot here in the Sandbox. By the way, Sandbox got launched with a huge marketing campaign. That's why all the big businesses have eagerly, you know, joined at an early stage. But we are also working on, you know, contacting more and more potential business partners on a regular basis to get them to join GYMSTREET, as we are doing already. And the first cryptocurrency exchanges like Albank and XT, they have already joined GYMSTREET, right? So, but if you look at this example, this is what we're talking about. So you see all these logos and 1.7 monthly visitors. That's 1.7 potential eyeballs on your company logo. And that's what makes even land ads very valuable. And then also as a side note, look at people offering their land parcels for sale here in the sandbox. And the lowest that you will find is, I think, 0.7 ETH. So they're right here sold in paid via Ethereum, which is ETH. And one Ethereum is currently valued at, I think, $1,800 something, or it's it has just broken out of a anyways, it's valued at $1,800. So 0.7, you know, that puts us at just over $1,000 per land parcel, which people are offering here in the sandbox. The same over here in Decentraland. You will hardly find a land parcel under $1,000. And as we said already, there's no need to wait until the full 3D virtual world will be ready. The land ads right here, this thing is already going to start 2023, and also the dashboard ads so that we can instantly start generating ads revenue. But now what we already talked about briefly is our affiliate system that I just want to touch on, because this is something, it would just take way too long to go into all the details here about our affiliate system. However, just so you know that we have an integrated affiliate system that allows you to build your own business together with GYMSTREET and earn a 5, maybe even 6-figure income if you want to do this full-time. But this can also being done part-time. So if you join GYMSTREET, you purchase a land parcel, you will automatically be qualified for the affiliate system that you can then share your affiliate link with others. And if someone that you know talk to about GYMSTREET and they also decide to become a landowner here or purchase one of our super bundles, for example, you would then earn 10% direct sales commission. As you can see right here, we have a 25 level affiliate plan, which means you can build a team structure up to 25 levels. And as you can see down here, in total, 68% of the worldwide generated revenue is allocated to the affiliate system. So this clearly shows that it's our main way to grow GYMSTREET. And one example that I like to use here is Tupperware, that I assume that many of you have heard about already. It's these little plastic boxes that you can use to keep food, you know, fresh in the refrigerator, or to bring your lunch to work or whatever. Many people, or almost everyone all around the globe, knows Tupperware or even owns at least one of their products, right? At least over here in Europe, that's clearly the case. But I also know it from our Koreans and Japanese community. They all know Tupperware. But now there's one thing here. Everyone knows about it, but have you ever anywhere seen an advertisement about Tupperware? At least I haven't, yet everyone seems to know about it. And this is the power of affiliate marketing. That's what Tupperware is also doing. They're utilizing affiliate marketing to grow, you know, their business. Same with Herbalife or Amway, or my wife, she's using this makeup, it's called a Mary Kay. It's also purely network marketing or affiliate marketing driven. They're not doing any like public officially advertisement in magazines or TV or wherever. It's only affiliate marketing, and it's a very powerful way to grow your business from scratch if you don't have a huge like investment marketing capital to get started with. That's how you can utilize the community, you know, to help you grow the business. And that way, by giving 68% back to the affiliates, because you're the ones who are bringing in new partners to join GYMSTREET, to purchase our products, right? So you get to earn up to 60% in total of the generated revenue. And beyond that, there's also going to be additional ways, like, for example, advertisement revenue, once we have started the new ways to advertise. And beyond your affiliate plan, where you can build your own team structure to generate revenue, you can also participate in a number of global pools and leadership incentive bonuses, where you get to earn a share of the worldwide generated sales volume. And one thing that's particularly interesting, that's right here, our global line, because right here, everyone, yes, you heard me right, everyone gets the chance to earn a commission again from everyone else who joins after you. Meaning, if you simply purchase a land parcel worth $116, they're currently valued at $116, you are automatically placed in the global line. So the global line, it's simply that, as the word says, it's a line. You can imagine it like a necklace with pearls. You know, you hold the string and then you start adding these pearls, one after the other, after the other, after the other. And the moment you get added here, and this pearl, this is you get added to the necklace, and then after you comes the next and the next and the next, which symbolizes, you know, people joining after you, you get to earn a commission share from the generated revenue by the products that these people who joined after you are buying at GYMSTREET. And also our Cash FT crypto card is also included in the global line, meaning when people purchase a Cash FT card, a part of that is also added to the global line commission to be shared among those who have already a position in our global line. And let's actually come back here where we can also take a look at this. If we come here to our partner area, that's what it looks like. If you are an active affiliate, you will find here in the partner area the global line bonus. And this is where everyone can check in. So with this example account that I'm showing you right now here, I have joined the global line by making a single purchase. No, this was actually, I had purchased two virtual miners to get the minimum amount of $100 that you need to get one share in the global line. As you can see here, the higher your purchase amount, so if you purchase more land and miners or one of our super bundles, for example, then you get more shares to participate in the global line, meaning that you will get a higher share of the global line bonus as it's distributed among all the participants. And right here from position 720, since I have joined here, another 320 people have joined after me. Right now, in total, we have 1,040 positions in the global line. And from these 320 people with only one share, by the way, so this investment here was just $100. I got one share. I earned, so your income from the global line, in this example, $2.24. Now, you might say, well, that's not much. It's only $2. Well, if you look at it from a percentage, if you look at it percentage-wise, that's 2.24%. And the global line has started on the 9th of March. Today, it's the 5th of April. I have joined even later. I don't know, maybe a week later or so, meaning that we're talking about 2 or 3 weeks right here with only one share, you know, based on the own investment amount of $100. That's 2% in less than a month. Only one share. Had I purchased, let's say, a large super bundle and I got 300 shares, well, this would be more, of course. So percentage-wise, this is very, very attractive to participate in the global line. And if we come scrolling down here, we can see that the global line is still active for another 64 days. So it's always like a period of 90 days where the global line is active. And throughout this 90-day period, everyone who joins gets to earn a commission from everyone who joins after them throughout the remaining time as the global line is still active. And when 64 days are over, then most likely the next global line is going to start. So this is the second time that we are going through one of these 90-day global line cycles. Well, let's jump back here to our PowerPoint. I have one more thing to share with you, which is right here, our leadership incentives. I will not go into all the details, just so you know, if you're serious about this and you want to build your own affiliate business together with GYMSTREET, as you build your team, meaning you help others become successful. Yes, you become successful by helping others become successful. Now we're like drifting into mindset here just a little bit, but you know what I'm talking about, right? We have these leadership incentives. So as you can see here, for example, when you just generate $1,000 team turnover and you also help and you also sign up 2 direct partners, you get awarded with the 1K pin. This is just like a symbolic award that you get here, right? But as soon as you move forward and you generate $10,000 team revenue, and you bring you help 2 more people within your team structure to generate $1,000 team revenue, meaning that they get awarded the 1K pin. So that's 2 1K team partners. By the way, they have to come from different teams within your team structure. You will then be awarded the 10K pin, and that means you get a $100 one-time cash bonus. Now, what we want to talk about here is, look, if you get to the gold pin, currently we're looking at $1,500 cash bonus, and we're right now already in the updates. Also, this is like kind of floating from the info presentation to the updates for those of you who are already with us, and you know a little bit about the affiliate system. We are currently in the 2 months ready where you get to earn higher bonuses. So all of you who reach the gold pin within the current 2-month period, you will not earn $1,500, but you get the $2,300 cash bonus. If you manage to become to reach the platinum award, you will not get $3,000, but $4,500 cash bonus. And those of you who reach the diamond award pin, you will not be invited on a trip, because some of our leaders asked us if we can temporarily replace the diamond trip, because normally you would be invited on a trip with all the other top leaders who make it up to the diamond award, but instead you're going to receive a $10,000 cash bonus if you make it to become diamond within the coming 2 months. Now, this is awesome, of course, and this is to motivate you to really push forward, you know, with your affiliate business with GYMSTREET. But there's even more what we're going to add here. Let me jump right back here to our dashboard real quick, to the career status, to show you, look, on level 1, normally you earn 10% direct sales bonus. So you share your affiliate link with others and they sign up right under you. So first level partners that you sign up here, you get 10% from their generated revenue. And within the coming weeks, we're also going to add another update here. So temporarily, we're going to grant you an additional 10%. So you will not earn 10% first line commission, but 20% first line commission, whereas the extra 10% are going to be paid in GymNet tokens. So you can double your first line commissions right here. And how you can easily do this? Well, this is by offering our super bundles. Now, if you're completely new, I quickly have to come back here to our dashboard one more time. Sorry for jumping back and forth. I hope you're still able to follow me along here. However, as we only have a limited amount of time available for these webinars, we need to somehow manage, you know, to crunch a lot of information into this short amount of time. So it's you're highly recommended to talk to your sponsor, talk to the person who invited you here to this webinar to learn about, you know, all the details, how to get started here at GYMSTREET. So these super bundles, these special offers that you can see right here, as you can see, normally one single land parcel is valued currently at $116 and a single miner costs $50. So if you were to buy, let's say, for example, 3 land parcels and 12 miners, you would have to pay $948. However, if you purchase them using our super bundle, the special offers right here, instead of paying the full amount, you get them at a discount. And currently we have an extra 15% discount available. So instead of paying $948, which is the value of the included land and miners right here, you will only pay $648. So you get almost 32% discount right here. So we have a regular discount on our super bundles, and currently we have 15% extra discount on top. And if we move here to the right, as you can see, we have 4 super bundles in total. The biggest one, the R22, consists of 90 land parcels and 360 miners, which are normally valued at $28,440. And right now you get them at 50% discount, meaning you only pay half the amount. I just need to drink something real quick, just a second. Yeah, talking so long without pause makes me thirsty. So now let's jump back here. And now you can actually better make sense of this table, because here we have summed up all the super bundles in one table to give you the instant overview about what is the regular price, what's the regular bundle discount, and the regular bundle price. As we just said, the R22, 90 land parcels, 360 miners. Normally, this is the amount that you would have to pay if you were to purchase them individually. Regularly, the super bundle comes at a 35% discount. So if you purchase the included land and miner in the form of the super bundle, instead of purchasing them individually, you get them at a 35% discount. So you only pay $18,433 instead of $28,440. Now, with the current 30 days new Global Line Kickstart promotion, you get an extra 15% discount. This is what we just talked about right here. That's this right here, the extra discount. That's because of the Global Line Kickstart promotion that lasts, well, I almost have to say it lasted 30 days, because this 15% extra discount is soon going to end on the 7th of April, right? So we actually have only 2 more days to go where you can take advantage of the extra 15% discount. So if you're interested to join GYMSTREET at the best possible entry price that we have ever made available to anyone who wants to get started here at GYMSTREET, you have 2 more days left to take advantage of this awesome offer before it ends on the 7th of April, because then the 30 days since we launched the new Global Line and with it the Kickstart promotion is going to end. And now here's yet another catch. Let's look at the NFT Turbo here to the right, where it says new members. If you are completely new, you can get even more discount. You not only get 15% discount, but up to 10% additional discount on top. So if we're looking at 50%, right? So half the price with our Global Line Kickstart promotion for new members, you can add another 10%. So new members are going to get it at 60% discount. And instead of paying $28,440, you can get the R22 Super Bundle for only $11,323. So this is what you can share, that kind of information if you're here as an active affiliate, you know, who wants to build their own business together with GYMSTREET. These kind of promotions are here in place to make it easier for you, of course, to generate sales. And if you're interested in becoming a member and joining our community, of course, this is an awesome opportunity for you to do it at a much lower price, to get in at the lowest possible price here, to secure yourself, your land plot, and your virtual miners that are generating real rewards for you. So that's the NFT Turbo, and that's going to stay in place. So the additional discount for new members that you can see right here, that's always going to be applied. However, the price before we add that extra discount, that's going to vary depending on what other promotion we're going to run or whatever. So, but for new members, we are always going to add 3, 5, 7, up to 10% extra discount. However, right now, the price that we get here on that we see here on the right, that of course depends on the current 15% extra discount due to the Global Line Kickstart promotion. I hope that you could follow me along here. Sometimes it can sound a little bit difficult or confusing, and therefore it's very important that you sit down with your sponsor before you actually take action, but ensure that you do it fast, because you only have 2 days left to take advantage of this special offer right now. Now, last thing, if you were wondering about the naming of these super bundles, R6, 10, 15, 22, that's because, and now we have to jump back here to the web browser just one more time. If you are to purchase these as a new member within the 6-day period for the NFT Turbo, that's also connected to our affiliate system, meaning that you will immediately unlock the respective ranks in the affiliate plan. So if you purchase the R6 super bundles, R stands for rank, you will immediately unlock right here level 6, the super bundle R6. You can see it here. If you purchase the R10, you immediately unlock level 10, meaning if we come down here, you can see here, level 6 means you can immediately earn up to 6 levels affiliate commission. So without having to meet any other qualification requirements that you would otherwise have to meet to get to level 6. And then with the R10 Super Bundle, you can immediately unlock the level 10 in our affiliate plan. With the R15 Super Bundle, immediately the level 15. And of course, with the R22 Super Bundle, you will be able to immediately unlock level 22. Regarding the affiliate plan, it's very important that you sit down with your sponsor to talk about all the details, how it works, because there's a lot more to it than what I have shared with you here today, as we already talked about it. Now, one more thing, and now we're again back to the updates that we also want to share with those of you who have been with us already. Here at GYMSTREET, the way the super bundles are put together. Remember, if we come back here, the R22, for example, it consists of 90 land parcels and 360 miners. This is going to change also soon, meaning that the offer that we have right here, that's still available until Friday, the 7th of April, is also going to vanish because the composition of the super bundles will change soon. It's going to be more, well, land parcels, the translation to put countries here, but fewer miners. So right now, those who take advantage of our super bundle, they get more miners that are included here, meaning you get to earn more GymNet rewards. Remember, I talked about if you were mining Bitcoin early on, you know, when it just got started back in 2009, you could do it with your laptop or your computer at home. Nowadays, you need special ASIC miners, you know, specialized CPUs only for Bitcoin mining that can do nothing else but Bitcoin mining, and they're very expensive. They consume lots of electricity, only for you to be able to be competitive in the mining industry, right? And right here, you now have the chance to still get a higher amount of miners, meaning that you get to earn more of these GymNet rewards if you are to purchase one of these super bundles before we end that promotion at the end of the week, and also change the composition of the super bundles. Of course, they're still going to be super attractive, and they're still going to be the same value in it, only the value will be composed differently, meaning more land parcels, less miners, and to make up the total of our super bundles. All right, guys. Well, that's it for the starter webinar and short update session. We've briefly touched this one, and I also want to advertise next week's webinar, where we have another special guest here, which is this guy, Mr. Armin Derak, and he's going to talk to you about the company setup in Dubai. If you are from a country where you have to pay high taxes, you know, on your affiliate income that you are generating here, let's say with GYMSTREET, it could be interesting for you to learn how to set up a company in Dubai where you have to pay less to zero tax, right? So Dubai, it's very, very interesting for everyone who's serious about building your own business. You definitely do not want to miss next week's live webinar, where we have our special guest, Armin Derak, who's also one of our business partners here at GYMSTREET. And he's going to talk to you in detail about how you can set up your own company in Dubai. Well, and then finally, let's go ahead right here and scan that QR code, or go directly to our link tree, where you can find all our social media channels combined in one page. Actually, we can also come here to the web browser and open it real quick to show you. So this is what it looks like. That's our link tree. So here you can find all our social media channels. We're on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Discord, of course, Telegram. Definitely, that's the most important, that you subscribe to our Telegram channel and the English group right here, so that you will be always up to date about what's going on. But also our YouTube channel is highly recommended. That's where you find all these like VR showcases, our webinar recordings, and so on our YouTube channel. So it's highly recommended that you come here to the link tree, check out our social media channels, and subscribe to all of them. All right, guys, that's it for the official part. I'm now going to finish the recording, and then we can get to the Q&A and, of course, our land raffle.